Hello, welcome to the TV room. David Bradley here. I have here what should be a working Commodore 64. Where is the plug? There's the plug, power. And we're going to give it just a quick test to make sure that we're okay. And everything in here is indeed in sockets. That is always a good sign. So we'll plug in this diagnostic cartridge. Turned on. And up comes the testing. Beautiful. Now, while that is doing that, I will grab this 64. Ta-da! Another one. Because this is the one that is not working. Oops. Alright, so it's also missing one key. But everything is in a socket. Whoa, what happened there? What did I do? I think I tweaked the cartridge. Or something. That was weird. Okay, this keyboard is coming off. This is the one that is missing the 8th key. Alright. So here we have a 250425 and 250425. So this is good. As you see in some of the boards, you can run into trouble. That's a good, powerful thing. Anyway, in some of them, you can run into trouble. There we are. Okay, where the SID chip and the PLA chip are in reverse configuration, and you got to be careful. You got to be careful. All right, so there's the screws. Now, this 64, I will unplug the power from the other. I will put it in here. And there are some things that are the typical failures. Now, we'll try again to turn this on. We hear a little something, but we don't see anything. And we're like, oh, well. So this one has everything socketed. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug again. And we're going to plug the test board in. We're going to take this out. There we go. Turn this on, make sure we're working. And we're working. Okay, well, it's hard to tell. Anyway, one of the things that very often is wrong with these is the PLA chip. Ooh, this one. There we go. And that is U17 on the 64 board. Oh, you know what? Yeah, U17. Just over from the video chip. This one is working. I'll put this one over here. It would be very nice if that's always wrong. But you never know, you know. There's a little bit of pin tweakage needed. but not much, but just a little bit. So check the witness mark, pop it in, turn it on. I think it's going to work. And it does. So, normally, oftentimes, I would take and pop the chip that I just put in back out and, have it handy and all that. But because this is like a whole identical machine here, what I'm going to do is, well, you know what? I'm going to set this here. I'm going to set this here as the ones that I have taken out. So I know where they are. I will check the witness mark. This is the VIC-2 video chip. Okay, it's not feeling, we're not feeling it yet. All right, let's see. Okay, there's a possibility this is not going to work. It didn't. Nope, that's fine. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Well, there's a little support chip that's generally socketed, and it is called the 8701 chip. And it's funny, sometimes these little chips are harder to get out than the big ones. But if this chip is bad, and they do go bad, you will not get video, and it will be horrible to go hunting for more things when it's just this. Boy, this one really is not wanting to come out. And it is, okay, there we go. It is socketed. It is. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's out. We'll set it over here. And then we'll have a go at this one. Okay. We are having success. So we'll set that over here. And we'll take this one, making sure it is in the correct configuration. And we'll put it in and turn it on. Oh, I did not see a flash, but it's coming up. Okay. Well, I guess now I'm going to go for the 6510. I shall, because, well, they're all socketed. There we have a chip. 6510. So set this one there. Take this one. Double check the witness mark. Look at the pins. See what's what. Okay, 6510 is in. I don't see a flash, but up it comes. Okay. Interesting. Well, I know this won't make a difference. It shouldn't make a difference. But we'll pop out the SID chip. We shall pop it out. And then we'll pop out the SID chip. So that's the one coming out. We'll set that over here on this board. We'll take the new, well, perhaps not new SID chip. I'll take a SID chip, line it up carefully, pop it in, Turn it on. Oh my. This is unique. Wow. It is very rare that a bad SID chip will cause a computer not to function. Well, I just did that because I figured, well, this won't make any difference. Wow, a bad. Okay, let's try the dead test. Let's see if anything will come up. Dead test is in. I suspect nothing will come up. But you never know. You just never know. Nothing. Okay, we'll turn it off. Do the other dead test. And we'll see. We'll see what's happening. But this is very strange. This is not a typical failure. Nothing have I don't believe I've ever seen a bad SID chip making a computer not come up. But things happen. Okay, nothing. All right, we're going to take this out. We are going to take it out. And we are going to remove this SID chip. And just check the pins. Make sure I didn't bend any over. Turn this on. Boom. So it is quite likely. Oh, this is rare. There it is, a SID chip. It could indeed be that the SID chip is the only culprit. But we'll see about that. There are 5 more chips to check. And while it is tempting to not go through, well, anyway, I will ponder my next move. Right now, it's tempting to just plug those other chips in there and see what happens. But somehow, I think I should still check the other 5, because you just never know, you know. Anyway, thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon. Back here in the TV room where David Radley is your host. And I'm signing off for now. Bye.